So hello. Welcome back to day, I think it's day 19 today, of 365 consecutive days of Facebook Lives or videos. And as I stream to you today, it's a Friday. And I thought it would be good to have a bit of Friday fun, but here's why. Many people that speak to me about being more visible and putting themselves out there, getting their business out there, their work out there, their book out there, their talk out there, and being able to offer their services, especially the ones that aren't seen. I'm not talking about retail services where people can get to try things on, smell things, touch things, lift things. I'm talking about the services that people often don't see, like your insights, like consulting, like being on the board, like strategizing, and various different things like that. And I, earlier today, well, literally, it's coming up to about 45 minutes ago, I saw one of my friends on Facebook had shared a post. Now, before you all come at me with the fake news, I just want to say, like if you come at me with the fake news, as in, orange is the new black way, if you know what I mean. Um, I haven't checked this out, but I saw this and I thought this would be a fun way to demonstrate why being visible, why creating a video, while putting it out there, why live streaming, why being iconic in the way that you do things, why sharing your work can be fun and doesn't have to be something that you obsess over for a long time, that you overthink, that you build up an anxiety around. All that needs to take a long time. One of the things that I hear a lot of people say when it comes to video or live streams is they cultivate an idea and then often it takes them a long time to kind of get it out there. Sometimes we're talking days, weeks. And people will say things like, I need to get my script together. Just for the record, I never use a script, and I teach the people that I work with not to use a script because it can kind of like get you into a bit of a hole, especially if you lose your place. So today, I shared with some of the other 365ers that I was going to do this. I've literally had a quick glance across some of these words that we used when I originally read the post, as I say, about 45 minutes ago. But other than that, I have not prepared for this. I want to, and I hope this works because this could go awfully wrong. I want to show you, I want to be able to demonstrate how easy it can be for you to be visible. When you think about it, when you're speaking about something that's your area of expertise, it's already in here. And yes, sometimes we might forget what we want to say. And this is why I'm a fan of asking people to write maybe a bullet point or a word to remind them of the topic. But other than that, you already empty out of your head what you want to say on a piece of paper, or for some of you, a PowerPoint, a big presentation, and then you heavily rely on that PowerPoint or presentation or script that you've written to say the words that you need. And any of you who are speakers will attest to this. If you have ever tried to write down a speech verbatim and tried to read it, I'm not talking about teleprompters, and tried to read it, there'll be a couple of things that happen. You could lose your way, number one. Well, there's more than two things. The other thing is you lose connection with your audience because now all they're seeing is the top of your head doing that. The other way you lose connection is because of the kind of underlying anxiety that you feel. I have to get this right. I have to read every word. Energetically, you disconnect from the audience too. So it doesn't give them such a great experience. And I've experienced this where I've been sat in the audience, somebody's been really nervous, they've read their talk, and sometimes they've even explained, I'm a bit nervous, I hate doing this. But then what happens with me, I'm willing them to just have the best experience possible. And because I'm willing them to have the best experience possible, I don't get to enjoy what they're saying because I'm like, you'll be okay, you're going to do this, you can absolutely smash this. So it takes me out of the experience. So today I have got, and I'll post in the comment below this, I don't know how that will work on YouTube. You'll have to go over to my Facebook page, which if you type in @visibility_vibe without the S, you'll see this. Or go over to LinkedIn if you're connected with me on LinkedIn. And if not, go over, don't just follow me, connect with me, send me a connection request. Don't worry about sending me a message unless you are one of the millions of MD and then put your name in and you can fix my YouTube channel, even though I didn't ask you to. I will definitely accept you. Okay, so what I am looking in front of me here is a post, and it's a graphic, and it says things we say today which we owe to Shakespeare. So I thought it would be fun because underneath the graphic there's a whole set of words, random words. As I say, I had a quick glance at them. I haven't thought about how I'm going to do this, but I thought, why not attach these random words, like instead of trying to say it all in one sentence, which wouldn't make sense. Let me talk about visibility and put in these words. Now, in order for you to know where I'm inserting these sayings and these words from, I'm going to have to exaggerate them. I could do these kind of hand things that happen like that, but it will be really annoying to try to listen to me and have all of these things happening around you. So I will go for it and see how many I can get through in this video. The pure purpose of this is A, for you to understand how much fun this can be, B, have fun yourself with just being you and expressing you, and C, it's kind of like a bit of a funny thing to do on a Friday. Let's see what happens. Okay, so in terms of being visible and tying this in with Shakespeare's phrases that we say and we apparently owe to Shakespeare. Knock, knock, who's there? That's quite apt, isn't it? So that's number one. Knock, knock, who's there? Quite an apt saying when you think about visibility and the fact that you might want to hide. So if you are making your audience knock and find out who's there and who you are, then this might be one for you. Now, some of you get in a pickle about being visible. You overthink it, you do too much, and it actually sets your teeth on edge. So if you have a heart of gold, which many of the people, I know do, start to find ways to put your work out there. You know, video might not be for you because it isn't for the faint-hearted. So, I'm not sure what that means. Good riddance to hiding, good riddance to not being visible. And if you've got a gremlin in your head that tells you that you don't look right, sound right, who are you to be visible? Send him packing. Don't lie low for long periods of time, because being consistently visible is the thing that's going to get you out there. Fight fire with fire. That fire in your belly to serve, to do the thing that you do so well, use that to catapult your visibility journey. So I'm going to sit here and watch online or offline with bated breath to see what happens. But come what may, I know you're going to get out there and do the thing that you've got to do today. So the game is up. It's time for you to shine. Stop hiding. When it comes to being visible, wear your heart on your sleeve. It's okay to be professional. It's okay to be credible. And it's okay to sometimes show a more vulnerable side of you. Wear your heart on your sleeve. This humanizes you. Now, for some people, the thought of going out and doing a video, giving a presentation, putting themselves out there, putting their work out there means that they've not slept one wink the night before because they worry. But you know what? This journey of visibility becomes a journey that's full circle, because you will get out of the jaws of death, which incidentally, some people tell me their biggest fear about being visible is that they could die. It could kill them. So you will be out of the jaws of death. And you can never, ever have too much of a good thing, because what's done is done. Once it's out there and it's okay. The naked truth is what many people seek. They want to know who you are, exactly what you do. So why not use this to break the ice? Don't put people on a wild goose chase trying to work out what it is you do, how it is you help people. And I know that sometimes we can write content, we can make content on video, we can give interviews, we can do talks, presentations, and think to ourselves, oh my gosh, We've seen better days at this point. But you know what? You can give the kind of presentations that really make your hair stand on end in a good way. For goodness sakes, don't always assume that people think that what you've done or what you've said, you're as dead as a doornail. You know, fair play to you, or foul play to you. You can put your work out there. Now, some of you get stopped because you get comparisonitis and you get a tinge of the green-eyed monster. But remember this, the world is my oyster. You might think that when you put your work out there, get yourself out there, do your thing in the world, that people are thinking, right, off with his head. But actually, they're not. You're not a sorry sight. In fact, you are the be-all, not the end-all. And in this brave new world, you being seen, you being visible, and you being unapologetically out there is not only why I get out of bed in the morning, but it's because you need to know that even when you look at a page of words and incorporate it into a talk in real time, live for the whole world to see on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and on Facebook, it's not about me, it's about you. Your voice matters. Have an absolutely fabulous Friday and a fun Friday, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Bye for now.